Hi, everyone. I wanted to go ahead and post this announcement because, sorry, I meant to go to chapter 7 because chapter 7 and 8 are actually, and it says on the schedule they are weeks 4 and 5, but they're actually combined. If you notice the dates, the due dates are June 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th, which are all dates for next week. So starting with chapter 7, I've got the chapter 7 slides posted. I just don't have the recorded lectures yet, but they're coming. And then your chapter 7 quiz is due on June the 17th, which is Monday. So you can use your textbook and your slides to help you out with that. But you do remember, you get unlimited attempts. So you should be able to do pretty well on it if you take it enough times. Then you have and this is going to be one of the reasons I posted this now is because you have 2 experiments to do in Lab 9. The yeast fermentation experiment is going to take you probably 2.5 to 3 hours to complete because there is a 2-hour wait time. So you will need to check your labware. And here's what you need to check for. You need to check and see if your glass test tubes fit over the top of your plastic test tubes. Because if they don't, then you have 2 options. You can contact eScience Labs and let them send you more glass test tubes, hoping that they will fit, or you can just do the experiment in parts. Like maybe you only have 1 or 2 or 3 glass test tubes that will fit over the plastic ones. So you just do those test tubes and wait your 2 hours and then set up the test tubes again and do another 2-hour wait time. I hate for that to happen. So if any of you need to borrow glass test tubes from the college and you're close enough to drive here, just let me know. But this lab is due on Tuesday. So for this yeast lab, you need to go ahead right now, today, and make sure you have 5 glass test tubes that will fit over your plastic ones. You don't want to force it because I don't want anybody to break their glass and get cut. And I'm just telling you this because this is the information provided in the eScience kit. So I hope that nobody has problems, but we can always hope. Experiment 2 is going to take you 2 full days. Not really for you to do anything for 2 full days, but you have to wait. So you have to soak your beans for 24 hours, and then that's one day. And then the second day, after you set your experiment up, you have to wait 24 hours. So you're going to need to set aside 2 days for experiment 2. And that is due on Tuesday. So that's why I'm letting you know now to go ahead and prepare for that. They're not difficult labs. It's just that the wait times. So anyway, I've got your demonstrations for how to do it. And then, of course, here's the lab itself. And when you click on the lab, just to remind you, when you click on that lab, you want to go through all these parts, but when you get to the experiment, you click on Assignments and Procedures, and then it's the lab workbook that you want to download. You want to download that, and it always has IB in the title. It starts with IB. And then when you open it up, this is going to be the document that you'll fill in. This is the pre-lab and post-lab questions and the tables. So this is really the document. Then you can see this is for the yeast, and then this is the table for experiment 2 and the post-lab questions. So this is the document that you're going to want to fill in, and then you will upload that to this assignment here where it says Assignment Lab 9 Respiration. Then we're going to go to Chapter 8. In Chapter 8, you have quiz, which is due on June the 19th, which is a Wednesday, and then you have the Lab 20, which is due on June the 20th, which is Thursday. So just to click on that, I think there's just one experiment that goes with it. If we click on Procedures, yeah, it's just paper chromatography, and and you just download the lab workbook, and that's what you're going to actually complete. I haven't done the demonstration for the paper chromatography. I will try to get that done. I guess I'll have to do it in my kitchen because I'm not going to be here to do it at work until Monday, but I will try to get that done before the weekend. All right, so if you have any questions, just let me know, and good luck with everything. And that